熊猫的帽子，让他们可以扮成小熊猫去看看熊猫。我们现在来进入这个熊猫馆，我们这里呢，熊猫馆法国人取的名字也叫大熊猫繁育和保护中心。然后我们现在进入眼帘的第一个部分，熊猫馆。然而其实是小熊猫，因为对他们来说，小熊猫、大熊猫是放在一起的。小熊猫一块地比较小一点哈，就是这一块。我看好像小熊猫啊，在那边树上看到了吗？大家拉进去一下。OK。 好的，那我们现在继续往前走。不过在我们往前走之前呢，我要给大家介绍一位。
On the tree, that's the baby one. And let's continue our tour. And you're seeing our Miss Duan, and we'll just say hello to our viewers from CCTV and CGTN. And thank you for your attention. And you started by the end of July 2007, for Yuan Meng keeper, actually, so you witnessed her born and the raising up. I think it's really a hard time for you, right? Actually, Yuan Meng was born. Actually, during that time, we have two people actually took turns. So we work 24/7 around the clock, and we take the shift by 12 hours. I know it's a really, really hard job. It's a lot of challenging. So you are seeing the live stream from France. We will show you the first. And when our baby panda was born, weight only 140 grams. So very, very small one. You can you only just put it on your hand. But right now it's 11 kilograms. So you can see we have panda all everywhere. A lot of different kinds of events are related to panda. And we come to the first area. This is for Yuanzi. That's the father. So this is the playing ground of Yuanzi, the baby panda's father. And so let's see, the daddy panda, I believe, is right now doing some exercise outside. Let's give a closer look. There are two outside playing grounds, one for Huan, that's for mother, and one for the father, Yuanzi. So they are separated. So like a panda, actually these kind of animals, that's quite different from other kind of animals like the female and male panda. You cannot put them together. So here you are, the father. So I also checked some information online that's from the zoo. I believe they eat a lot of bamboos per day. So, of course, they plant some bamboos by the zoo itself, but still a lot depends on imports. For the father, it's very, very healthy and strong. I see this is a very nice playing ground. Where is the Huan's playing ground? Surrounding by the bamboos. It's next to the father's playing ground. So this is our father. He's very lively. Very sensitive to our camera. You can see he's nodding his hand. And we have a lot of viewers. Hope you can hear the camera sounds. There's a lot of people taking the pictures. And let's go to see our baby panda Yuan Meng. That's a long queue, to be honest. Though there will be a long queue outside the panda's enclosure. Actually, we just saw Yuan Meng, actually. Yuan Meng is a shy baby panda, right? I believe it's hide itself in a corner. I think right now it's a period. It's like they go copy the mothers learning how to eat bamboo. I just a lot of time just to play around. And right now it's actually fed by the mother. It's really copy what the mother is doing. What a long queue here. I believe they need to wait around half an hour. You can see people all here waiting in a long queue. You can see that's a very big panda mania here in France. I believe that's also control the traffic. They don't want really a lot of people surrounding in front of the glass wall. So baby panda is really easy to be scared. I think the glass wall is okay. Not really can be ignored by the outside noise. I think it's okay. So how's Yuan Meng right now? It's very healthy. Every day they eat around 400 grams of mother's bread feeding. For the age, I think right now is very healthy and strong. So yesterday we also been here. This is the place for them to play with water. So you see the smoke actually is not spring. It's not in a high temperature. Actually, it's quite a cold temperature actually. For summer, it's helped the panda to cool down. Pandas really like cold weather. So it's normally they're always in the rooms with air condition. So they really like the cool, cold weather. So they don't really like warm or hot weather. So especially for the baby ones, they need a stable temperature. And with the age growing, we will make the temperature lower and lower. So you can see we have the temperature control inside. So it's around the 30 degrees Celsius inside the room. Maybe for the mother a little bit warm, but for baby it's okay. So it's like I feel the quite big time difference outside and inside. For me, it's like it's cold, so cold outside, but it's very warm inside the room. So the France, I believe, is nice weather. It's a enable environment for panda to live. I think it's really nice. So for central France, actually, the traffic is not that convenient. But so surprisingly, we found there are a lot of viewers actually from all around France here to see our baby panda. And for us, we just live next door. And the place from 3.8 kilometers. So we are right now on the queue to take a glimpse of our baby panda Yuan Meng. Actually, it's not the peak season, so it's very lucky for you to rent a house. Actually, because of our baby pandas, the house around here, the hotel room is really hard to find because here is all occupied for the viewers. They all here to see our panda. And you can see all the fans, crazy fans here waiting in the very freeze weather here for at least half an hour to just see Yuan Meng. Yuan Meng also the first day have its public debut. So being here half an hour, half a year, right? And we also have a question now from our online viewers. So the question is, we see the picture online. It says it's all curved hair. Why? It's to see the parents actually their hair not curved, but for our little baby's curved hair. And right now it start to change to straight hairs. We don't know why, but Maybe because it's born in France, maybe so that's a little bit different from the parents. Right now, it's a little bit curved. But in the future, with the age growing, will be straightened, we believe. So after it's born in 1 month, actually the hair was straight, but it started to curve. We don't know why, but now it started to become straight hair again. So actually, we have viewers have the nickname for Yuan Meng, like the curved hair baby, or different kinds of names. Let's keep moving forward. So you can hear it's people all here in the queue, buy some cup of coffee to warm them up because it's really freezing outside. But people here waiting in the long queue, you can see those crowded people here. They all pay the visit here for Yuan Meng, for our baby panda. They love Yuan Meng so much. So let's keep moving. I believe they here very early in the morning. It's like 9 a.m. Here it's in a very Chinese style, constructing styles. So you can see the lantern. You can see our little baby with a panda hat. Yuan Meng is. Please show me the way to see. Oh, let's also see the short video clip. Yuan Meng today is in a very shy style. I believe it's just the baby is hidden himself in a corner. So this is 7 days. It's 90 days after born. And right now, Yuan Meng started to learning how to walk. But you can see the hair is curved. As is for the first time our baby learned to walk. And why is color in red? The hair? We know the color in red for purpose. At the very beginning, the neck is in red. So Huan always catch the baby one in neck. So that's we believe maybe it's because of her mother, the mother. So that is why the neck is a little bit in red. And maybe you also can find this video clip online. So this is the naming ceremony. It's 2017 December 4th. That's the First Lady and our Vice Foreign Minister from China. So the First Lady, also the godmother of our Yuan Meng. That's at the Brigitte Macron is at the naming ceremony. So this is a naming ceremony footage. And that's the French name at the bottom, and we see the Chinese name at the top. And the Brigitte Macron, Madame, as the wife of French President Emmanuel Macron. I think Chinese people also know her quite well. So I buy them. So at the December 4th, around 9,000 grams by then. Right now it's around 11. Kilograms. So that's the first day. Let's see the whole journey after our baby panda born. So this is the time, the breeding. The Huan actually is also the first time for the mother to have the little cub. So the mother also don't know how to really feed her baby. So that's why we came in to help. And also the milk you can see now, actually we brought them from China. And so little, so tiny, with a very small little hair. I think you just walk around the clock, right? So we didn't have time to sleep. Work day and night for at least 4 to 5 days. So the French side also help us together. We all work together because the baby panda look very healthy, but we still have other concerns. So we also work 24/7 with the French side to guarantee the baby grow in a very healthy way.
Not long after its birth, originally they were the twins. So it's very good news. Now let's take another look. Now he was able to feed himself. Can you see that? The panda mother could not feed the baby standing up straight. She could only sit and feed. So that's why we need people to help with it. Did you teach them? Yes, we taught the mother, but only after around 40 days, she could manage it. Still, she needed personal assistance. Oh, it's still so little. Yes, at the beginning, it grew very slowly. And not long after its birth, it appeared very little. And every day it got fed. But at that time, when it was little, the hair was all white. After 20 days, the hair grew darker. I think we need to watch the video clip closer. I find it very interesting. It's such a journey after its birth. Yes. So it's breastfeeding it. Actually, the milk we provide was very little. I mean the artificial milk, but we encouraged Huan Huan to breastfeed her baby, and Huan Huan eats only bamboo, so we feed the bamboo powder to the baby. You can see the green powder made from the bamboo leaves. That's the day when it was born, on December 4th of last year. At that time, it was still called Mini Yuanzi, named after his father. That was you, right? Yes, that's me, squeezing and feeding the baby. It seems this video clip is different from the previous one. The date on it is 5th of August. Yeah, the baby was very healthy and active. Now we wrap up with the video clip. Let's go on. So many people here. We have to try very hard to move through the people. We want to find Yuan Meng. And let's move on. Okay, that is it. So this is actually the best place for viewing. You know, we have a long queue here today with a lot of kids. And on that corner, as the panda, baby panda was sitting in that corner, so this place is the best for viewing. Actually, we can already see Huan Huan. Do you see that? So, excuse me, can I move further? This is the panda Huan Huan, the mother. Oops. This is the mother, Huan Huan. How is her? She's very healthy, in very good conditions. Wow, you can see she's eating the bamboo. Not long after her giving birth to the baby, she ate bamboo powder, but now she began to eat the bamboo. Maybe the baby is sleeping somewhere in a corner. Wow, it's so into sleeping. Yes, he finds it very safe in a corner. Do you see that? Do you see the baby? It seems we need to move further. Because of so many people, we cannot make that close. Yeah, I see it. I get it. It is hiding behind a bamboo forest. No, it is not bamboo, actually. It's kind of a scenic plant. Dear viewers, can you follow this panda? Can you see the panda baby? It may take me 2 minutes to make it further to see the baby. Right here, right there. Yes, exactly. If you follow where I finger point, you can find the baby in the corner. He's hiding there to keep himself warm. Is he afraid of cold weather? No, actually, he is okay. Maybe I can show you a clearer picture. It's less crowded here. Finally, we see the baby is sleeping in the corner. Could you finger point? Just somewhere a little bit above the finger. You can see the cute baby sleeping. How many hours does it sleep every day? Well, actually, it sleeps for a very long time every day. After eating, it falls asleep. Maybe 16 to 17 hours per day. Yes, that helps it grow fast. Okay, since it's sleeping, let's see Huan Huan instead. He's eating bamboo very happily. Each day, the baby will drink 500 grams of milk produced by the mother, or 400 grams sometimes. In the milk, we usually add something fresh. Is the milk enough for the baby? Do you collect some to keep it in refrigerator or need personal assistance? No, they can manage by themselves. They can manage very well. Okay, since then, I think your mission is going to be accomplished. And we are returning to China, returning to our hometown in 10 days. Well, do you miss the hot spot in your hometown? Yes. But I'm not that homesick now. A few days ago, I was so homesick, but now it's better. I heard a story on the 26th of July last year. In around 1.5 days, you got a call to go to France, and you started a journey instantly. Yes, we had a very pressing time for getting a visa. It's like getting a visa in the morning and I started the journey in the afternoon. Yes, you need to get into the new environment, and yes, before the panda gave birth, we watched it every day. We follow it closely and see whether it will give birth. And Huan Huan was very special because during his pregnancy, it did not show too much pregnant characteristics. And when it was about to give birth, it produced some pink water from her body. And that was quite different from other pandas, because usually the water for giving birth is white or light color, but for her it's pink. So we worried very much at that time whether there could be any problem. But anyway, when she gave birth, the water became white, and but she was very weak at that time. And the first cud was not in very good health, and it felt very tight in his body. But for Yuan Meng, another cud, it's very healthy. Okay, so for this past 6 months, you have had a very tough time, right? Yes. How about these days? Well, at 10 p.m. in the evening, we will weigh the baby panda. But now we don't need to do that late. And we will return the baby to the mother at 6 a.m. So that means we separate the mother and the baby for 8 hours per day. Okay, I think we have stood here for quite a long time. We decide, how about the kids? Bonjour. Hello. Have you seen the little panda? Did you see the little baby panda? The Yuan Meng? Yes, I see it. Just now I asked the kid whether he liked the baby panda. He answered yes. He thought it was very cute and pretty. Sorry, there were so many people here. Well, this zoo, for the panda, has an area of around 1,000 square meters. There is a glass wall. It's a steel fiberglass, so to keep the place warm. So this place is in a very good condition that allows the viewers to see the panda very closely, but also allow the work staff to take care of the pandas. Also, there is a basement where we can do some operations. And also there is another room to take care of the panda in the evening, at night. Okay, so that means you have a sleeping room for the mother and the cub, right? Yes. And also there are operational rooms and nursery rooms and monitoring rooms in the basement. Is there a monitoring room? Yes. That allows us to monitor the panda. So where do you monitor? We monitor the 4 rooms for the panda to give birth. Yes, I understand you watched the panda giving birth before it gave birth. But now, how about now? Yes, at that time we monitored the panda because we were not sure what is going to happen. So we monitored the panda in the corridor, and we saw her picking her cub. This is the playing ground, outdoor playing ground for Huan Huan. How to separate the pandas? By the fence? Yes. Let's take a walk around here. It's in a Chinese style. Well, the last question is the panda has created a lot of economic benefits for this zoo and the 4 surrounding towns since 2012. The tourist number from 600,000 to 100,000 in 2012 and later to 600,000. And now the ticket price for the entrance has amounted to 135 euros. That is quite a lot. So we can see the panda has helped grow the economy here. You know, before we came here, we searched for the hotels, but we only found that the hotels were all booked out. We have to only find something like Airbnb. And a local boy called Morgan told me this morning he was just interviewed since 2012. The number of cars here passing here has doubled. And in 2012 he owns only 1 hotel, but now he owns 3 hotels. So he runs 4 more rooms in the hotel. And there is a lot more booking. Since the end of March, last year till the end of September, the hotels were all booked out. So I think the panda has created lots of economic benefits for this area, because panda is so popular here, not only here, but also across the whole world. Panda is the most adorable symbol of China and a source of strength for us. And also, as China enters a new development phase, we need to realize our Chinese dream. Now we almost toured through the park, the zoo. Here is the father again. We will approach the end of this live stream, so let's take a final look. Wow, the father is really strong and live. What is he doing? So you're no longer responsible for nursing the father, right? Only for the mini Yuanzai. Yes, the nursing of the father belongs to the responsibility of the French staff. So on our side, the Chinese staff take care of the mother and the cub. When I heard previously when the 2 pandas just arrived here, from 2012 to 2014, the French side sent a lot of staff to visit China to learn from the Chinese side on the breeding technologies. Hello, Yuanzai. Say hello to the viewers. Could you wave your hand? Why are you so indifferent to me? He seems to ignore me. So on the French side, the technology is quite mature, right? Yes, everything goes quite well. Sorry, we're going to end our live stream. It's almost a half an hour or 40 minutes. So last but not least, dear friends, we'd like to wish you a happy new year. before the Chinese traditional Spring Festival. Okay, the last session, we can take a question from online viewers. Let's join Yuan Zai on this side. Some asked whether the panda recognized the nurses. Yes, they are very sensitive to the voice and glamour and the smell of the nurse, but they cannot recognize their face. Yes, they are very sensitive to the voice in particular. Can we touch the panda baby? No, we cannot touch it. You know, we will go through we will have to sterilize ourselves before we approach the panda. Okay, I remember once when I visited Vienna, to see the pandas there, including Hui Hui and Yuan Yuan, Fu Long, Fu Hu, and Fu Bao. I asked the park person whether I can touch the panda, and they said I couldn't. Well, especially if you touch a baby, then the baby touches his mother, then the mother may give some irregular reactions if there is a different smell. So, who produced Yuan Meng's hairstyle? Is it produced by his mother by using her tongue? No, not actually. It just grew naturally, just 1 month after his birth. Huan Huan grabbed the cup with her mouth. Maybe that's why the hair grew curly, but now it began to grow straight again, more straighter than before. So, dear viewers, please follow us more closely on the Yuan Meng. Maybe